Whenever it was time to need money, I had money, so I never tried to do that.
Okay. Growing up, man, it seems like you went through a lot. Probably a lot of good times, a lot of bad times, man. I seen maybe about a year ago or so that you ended up getting shot. Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah, I was basically driving past a gas station, and I seen somebody that I cut for, and I stopped. You know what I'm saying, to make sure they were straight. And somebody came and just did like a drive-by shooting or something.
A while ago, I interviewed Little Reese out of
Yeah,
Chicago,
yeah.
and he had got shot in the neck, and he was telling me that when he got shot, he didn't even really realize he was shot. Did you know you were shot at first?
Oh hell yeah, I knew I got shot. I got shot. It's basically with like some stupid shit for like, but I knew I was shot because I couldn't walk. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you got shot one time in the leg?
Yeah,
Okay, did you go to the hospital right after?
yeah. I went straight to the hospital. I probably got out the hospital in about like 4 hours though, because the bullet went in and out. So they just cleaned me up, wrapped me up, and sent me on by my way.
So you go straight to the hospital, and do you have any surgeries or anything?
Nah, the bullet went straight in and out. They just cleaned it up and wrapped me up, and I left.
I believe you said in a previous interview that this was your first time being shot, but it probably wasn't your first time in a life or death situation. What did that bullet feel like when it first hit you? What were you thinking?
I basically more so was on some like where it's coming from shit instead of anything else. Like trying to see where the attack was coming or how it was coming. You know what I'm saying? Defense wise, I wasn't thinking it. I knew I was all right if I could feel that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So everything else was about staying alive.
Man, I mean, people get shot one time,
Yeah.
and they don't make it, man. So it's a blessing.
Yeah, that wasn't nothing but God. But that's why I don't complain about it, because I lost people to that same type of shit. So I shouldn't even be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is like small talk to the shit that I done been through.
Right, right. I hear you, man. For the person that's watching this, that's like, never been anywhere around bullets or anything, what did it feel like?
I mean, you really didn't feel it. You know what I'm saying? You felt it afterwards. It's like I couldn't move my legs, so that's why I could feel it. But as in like the total pain, it really wasn't a pain. It really happened like fast, you know. So it really ain't nothing, but the after effect is what gonna catch you.
Once you realize that you're gonna be okay and that everything's gonna work out, man, what are you feeling at this time? Are you mad? Are you angry? Are you just happy to be alive?
No, I'm just happy to be alive. That's it.
What was the first thing you did when you got released from the hospital?
I went straight home. They had stole my earrings at the hospital, so I made a little video without my earrings, but that's about it. I had went home and started chilling.
That's what's up. A lot of people get shot, man. I've interviewed people, and they say that, they think they're invincible after they get shot or when they go through a life or death situation. Did you ever have any of those moments?
Nah. Hell no, I'm the same OG.
Well, at what point did you start rapping?
I probably started rapping. I used to always rap and freestyle and shit at the spot, but I started investing money in the rap probably like 2014.
As you're rapping and you're progressing, are you putting music out at this time?
Oh yeah, for sure. We put music out the whole time. It was never a dull moment.
Okay, and what were some rappers who you looked up to and that you studied at the time?
I mean, I never studied the rappers because I wasn't coming in here I wasn't looking at it like that. You know what I'm saying? I was coming in just to prove a point or to say the things that I thought the other trap rappers were lying about. But I used to listen to, you know what I'm saying, Gotti, Gucci, Boosie, you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Cash Money, you know what I'm saying? But I never wanted to be no rapper, so I wasn't tuned into no shit like that.
So you never took it serious, even from the beginning, or?
I took it serious when I started investing too much money. Like 2018, 2017, the ball was rolling, so I was all the way head in on it.
Okay, and at one point you start making good money from music. Do you start taking a little bit more serious at that time?
I mean, I always was making good money because, like, when you rapping, you ain't doing nothing but selling swag. So people was always buying into my lifestyle because my lifestyle was already lit. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't really hard for me to get the money out the rap. All I had to do was set a price. You know what I'm saying? And they was ready to pay. So that wasn't ever like the big part. You know what I'm saying? I was getting money the whole time, but it's about the money I put in that made me get serious.
Oh, okay. So you had to invest a lot of money from the beginning.
Shit, yeah. I was paying for my whole shit and everybody around me shit for the longest.
When did you start to meet everybody? You know, like the popular rappers that we know, Yellow Beezy, Go Yayo, Mo3, and everybody.
I mean, on down the line is how I met everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like through all this shit and shit. I knew Yellow from back in the day, and we met at the old strip hole in the wall clubs in Oak Cliff. Everybody else I met on through the route.
Oh, so you knew Yellow Beezy for a while
Yeah,
before music.
yeah. I mean, we already was doing music, but we wasn't, you know what I'm saying, on this type of shit that we on now, but.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Okay, that's what's up. You know, man, there was a lot of controversy about you being in a car accident or you being shot. What was going on with all that?
I mean, that's really two different separate situations. You know what I'm saying? I got shot September 7th. I got in a car wreck in October. But, you know, nigga was fanned out, so he just jumped on the internet with a whole bunch of rah-rah shit.
Oh, okay. So you were in an accident, and you know Mo3 was just trying to make it something that it wasn't, I guess.
Yeah, he was just dry jacking, but he wanted to tell the world that I was shot. You know what I'm saying? That's all that was.
Most rappers, when they get shot, you know, they're in a rush to use it for publicity or, you know, to put it out there. But you didn't do none of that.
Nah, that's some post shit. That's some post shit. We don't do that. That's broke nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? We keep that shit under the dirt, so that's where it can stay. You know what I'm saying? You don't talk about that type of shit.
And how did you keep it off the internet? It usually still leaks, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kept it off the internet for a while?
I mean, basically, because where we was, it wasn't a bunch of camera-ass niggas right there, you know what I'm saying? So they missed it, but beyond that, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, everything you see on the internet is what people let you see, you know what I'm saying? So it's not hard not to show you my leg, you know what I'm saying? That's not nothing. So it wasn't hard, you know, I just gotta play my part, pretty much.
Yeah. You know, man, you and Yellow Beezy and everybody, you guys are all, you know, coming from Dallas. Dallas is blowing up. You know, I think the big three rappers was you, or four rappers, you, Yellow Beezy, Go Yayo, Mo3, man. How did everything start to get messed up with everything?
You know, it just take time. Time fucks up everything, you know what I'm saying? But give a little time, something wrong might happen. But in my eyes, you know, everybody just with their own people, you know what I'm saying, their own self, and you know, shit, things happen.
Yeah, I feel like, man, you guys had like, you know, a big movement going on over there, man. And, you know, to kind of see it, you know, kind of fall apart from a fan's perspective anyway, you know what I'm saying? It just sucked. You know, I would have liked to seen you guys, you know, be more like a dream team, I guess.
Yeah, we most definitely.
Bro, this shit boring, man. This shit is boring, bro. This nigga who doing the interview is boring, bro. I can't take no more, bro. Trapboy Freddy. Bro, this shit was boring, bro. Like, nigga, I'm text messaging. I ain't even said nothing because this shit was so whack, bro. This is a poor fucking video. I mean, interview. Cause it ain't my fault, nigga. I'm reacting, nigga. And this shit here was lame as fuck, bro. I ain't like it. I ain't gonna finish it. And make this interview make your life seem boring, bro. Seem like you're not as lit as we thought you was, bro. Like, come on, this shit was boring, bro. Get to the juicy shit. No one wants to know about your life coming up, bro. I know y'all trying to stretch this shit out, but get to the nitty and gritty and get the fuck on, man. I don't like this. Cam Capone. This shit was lame, bro. You got my nigga Trapboy Freddy out here looking crazy. Yeah, man, I don't like it. I'm sorry. I ain't even gonna be able to rock with you. I don't like it at all. Not one bitty. So, This the first video that I'm gonna stop because I didn't fucking like the video. I'm sorry, Trap, but that shit did not catch me, bro. His shit was lame as fuck. Yeah, bro, I'm not going back to your channel, bro. That's probably why he let you do the shit in the car, because he knew you was a lame ass nigga, bro. Like, this shit was lame, bro. I couldn't even say nothing. That's why I didn't say nothing the whole time. Bye, man. Y'all niggas be easy, bro.
I make this shit look easy. 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 I see what I like, then I go out and get it. I make changes, that's why I'm different. I see it before it happens, that's vision. Telling myself I know I like this.